Hello. Perfect. Let's take the position. Thank you for the introduction. Super happy and glad to be here. And today I'm here with Andre to talk about how we scaling to 1,000 leads a day with TikTok and especially in COD offer. And one is the most important things with 100% ROI. Why we talk about ROI? Because TikTok have a problem in terms of quality of the traffic, because all our partners complain about this, and today we want to introduce to you how we can scale to big numbers, but with quality traffic. Let's introduce us. My name is Cosmin. I'm from Romania. I grew up in Italy. It's where I learned this industry, is where I start to do my first campaign in Italy. But after I moved back to Romania because, let's say, the taxes are better. And I will let my team leader of the media buyers to introduce himself.
Hello, everybody. My name is Andrei. I'm also from Romania, and I'm the team leader of the CSW media buying team. I started to work with Cosmin 2 years ago as a media buyer in the first time, and now I'm leading the media buying team. My main focus in the company is to take people from zero and make them a top performer affiliate. As you can see in this image, I have here 3 of my top media buyers scaling their weekend last month, and they reach almost 5,000 leads in almost 4 days. I want to make a mention. We take people with no previous media buying experience. Some of them worked in a supermarket or just being a gardener, and we give them the right mindset so they can scale their campaigns. But okay, who we are together?
Exactly. Everything was starting from the media buying team, because when you grow to 40 plus media buyers, you start to have some new needs, and you need some specific stuff in the company. And this was the reason why you create the CSW Scale platform, like the platform where we put all the offers, what we run internally. And after we decided to share with some affiliates, because it's what we do every day and we can scale together. And how we like to say, it's a platform made by media buyers for media buyers. Yeah. And let's say we are today here to talk about TikTok because of his brother's Facebook. I used before, when I was running only Facebook, was my main traffic in the company, and actually was a problem when Facebook started to have some problem and all the companies started going down because we depending only on one traffic source. And we start to move to TikTok, but when we start to move to TikTok, it was super good. We were super happy because we start to make really big numbers. But all our partners start to complain with us because the quality of the traffic was really, really bad. And especially the delivery rate, because the algorithm of TikTok had a big problem, because when customers go to a website and purchase or whatever action they do, after a couple minutes, they will start to see a lot of ads with the same in the same niche, let's say, like the similar ads. For example, if I'm selling I don't know, same product, yeah, they will see that products, I don't know, 20 times more, and probably in that 20 times, they will see different price and probably less in terms of cost of the product. And what will happen when the item will arrive to their house, they will refuse it. And this was creating a lot of problem to the advertiser and all the partners. Even some of our partners prohibit us to use TikTok traffic to send them traffic. And of course, in terms to make work this platform, because had a huge potential, we find our strategy and we find a way how to make it profitable for them and for us. And we are just arrived today with these 4 pillars, which give us the opportunity to bring more quality, okay, and be stable at the big numbers. I will let Andre to explain you all the pillars, because he's the technical guy and he have the experience on the front of the campaign.
Okay, so we have the audience in the first time, the creatives on the second place. Product research is also an important one. but today we have something special for you here, and we call it the secret weapon, right?
It's something special what I was thinking to take to this conference, because all the time when I was in the audience, I always like to receive something technical, something which can make me to go now in the campaign, in my campaigns, and improve it, because I can be here losing 20 minutes, or I can be here for 20 minutes and give you something which can make your difference in your campaign. And this is the reason why we are here today.
Okay, so let's start with the first pillar. If you want to find your perfect customer on TikTok, then you will need to master all the targeting options that TikTok made available. Knowing exactly what they are and when to use them can make the difference between actually making money or losing them. So we have something we used in the first time is data point targeting audience. It's actually based on a previous customer list. Maybe you're running traffic from Facebook or Google, so you will want to import all that data in your TikTok pixel. This will help you to make lookalike audiences and start from customers that already qualified. So it helped us a lot. If you don't have a customer list, you can start by increasing your targeting age. As you can see here, just by targeting 35 plus on TikTok, we decreased our cost per acquisition to 4.4, and with 80 to 24, we had like 6.7 per acquisition. Here is the second account with the same result. Creatives, they are really important. Why they are important? Because TikTok is based only on video ads. Okay, it's not working, but the technical team, I think, will solve it.
Actually, yeah, you can have it there. Yeah.
Can we stop it for 1 minute? 1 minute, please. Guys. Sorry. I will play 2 videos. We started by taking creatives from Facebook and put them in the TikTok account, but we saw that doesn't work. So I'm going to show you 2 videos here, and I want to ask you which one worked better. Now we can play the video.
Come usano le mini motociclette? Come usano le mini motoseghe le famiglie italiane? 1. Per tagliare legna di piccole e medie dimensioni. 2. Per ripulire la siepe dai detriti in crescita. 3. Per preparare la legna per le grigliate in campeggio nella natura. Oggi abbiamo questo prodotto con uno sconto del 35% e una batteria in regalo inclusa nell'offerta. Scorri a sinistra e approfitta dell'offerta.
Okay, so which one was the winner?
The first one or the second one? The second one. Who is thinking the second one?
Okay, let's see why it's the winner. TikTok, it's really important to catch the client in the first 5 seconds, because by increasing your average watch time, you can decrease your CPM, so it's lowering your cost per acquisition. The second motive that why it's good, it's because we are using paid actors to do our voiceovers, so we increase our social proof. And the third one, as Juliana says, doesn't look like an ad. TikTok wants you to make quality content for their users, so let's make TikToks, don't make ads. I have another good advice to increase your click-through rate. It's the swipe left gesture. This is a feature that let the customer to get your landing page just by using a gesture, so you don't have to say go and click the link below as you're using on Facebook. But the technical part won't work if we don't use our mindset.
Yeah, here I have something special what I always used to put in the presentation, because I always say, like, yeah, it's really important to have a technical part, because without that, you probably cannot scale in the right way the campaign. But without the mindset, you will never go to have success in your business, in your campaign, in your life. This is the reason why I create this, like, actually I didn't create, but I just like transform it during my journey, this concept, like 97% mindset and 3% technique. I didn't put any like sign of me or wherever, because I want to give to everyone something what helped me a lot every day from the beginning. And what doesn't mean this? You can have the technique what will give to you today, but without a good mindset, you will never go to scale it and have success. It's my opinion, okay? But I want to just make a simple exercise to make you understand what actually I mean with mindset, because a lot of people can put their mindset and say, okay, if you don't have the mindset, what doesn't mean the mindset? And I wanted to explain with some short words. I want to make with you an exercise of imagination today and try to imagine like we sell products, okay? We sell service, we sell a lot of stuff. But imagine to have a market where you can buy, where you can order wherever you want. And let's call it universe.com, okay? On this market, you can order wherever you want. You don't have any limits. You can order 1,000 leads a day. You can order, I know, the beautiful girl in the world. You can work wherever you want, okay? The success in your company, the success in your business, wherever you want. And for example, how you make an order on Amazon, okay? You choose the product, you make the order, okay, and you pay. What's happening after you pay? You actually have the product, right? But physically, you don't have it, right? But in your mind, you are so convinced, then you go to do your stuff for 3-4 days until the product arrives. And for all that period, you are convinced that you have that product, right? This is the same game what you can make with your mind. You can make an order to the universe.com, pay because you have to pay a price, you have to work, but after you don't have to worry how will come and when will come, because some delivery can be fast and someone can be slow, but in the end will come. And how the Amazon deliver a product, the universe will deliver the results to you. And this is what I mean with 97% mindset and 3% technique, because today we want to like interrupt in the middle of the technique and let you understand that is not so crucial, the technical part. And now I can let Andrei keep going with the technical part.
We can continue with the 3%, right? So we have the third pillar, is the product research. How many of you knows about Facebook ad library?
I think a lot of people.
Well, TikTok has the same service, but in my opinion, it's better. You know, TikTok works on trends. If you get the trend, you get the customers. If you get the trend, you get the engagement. So we need to take a look on what the competition is doing and what's on the trend right now. But the smart thing, you cannot download video here, so try to be original. It's working better on TikTok. And we have the last pillar, but the most important.
This is the secret weapon, which makes me really successful in this industry. It's something what I discovered on the beginning of my journey. And you have to know, I started, how I said in the beginning, with Facebook. And actually, Facebook gave me the possibility to scale at the high numbers. But especially for people who like running campaign, they have an issue, okay? You have a good product, it's a winning product, you start to scale, you start to put a €100 budget daily. After a good CPA, you start to increase the budget, okay, for 1 or 2 days or 3 days. But one day, everything is going down. And you have €1,000 budget per day in ABO, in CBO, doesn't matter. What you do in that moment? You just kind of lose your campaign. You just go down. You have to stop it. You have to relaunch it. You have to do something. But there are a way how to control and have 100% control of your campaign, of your traffic. And I'm talking about manual bid strategy. What actually you can do with the manual bid strategy, and this morning on the mastermind, actually the guys are making big numbers. They all work only with automatically budget, and they try to scale in this way, which is super fine, and it's something what we do. But it's something what you can do even like this, especially when you do with multiple accounts. Because imagine to be in a lake with your boat and try to catch fish, okay, fishing, and you have next to your boat 100 fishes. If you have €50 budget, okay, probably you'll catch 10 or 5 fishes, okay? But if you have the manual bid strategy, and how we'll explain to you now, you can, in 5 minutes, take all the fishes. But now, if you have to choose what you would prefer, to have the 5 or all the fishes in one time, of course you would prefer to take everything, right? And it's what the manual bid strategy, if you do in the good way, can give you like an opportunity. Okay,
Yeah.
I make a mistake. But now I will let like Andre to explain you how we take from Facebook, because it's originally come from Facebook, this manual bid strategy, okay? And we kind of adapt to the TikTok in order to have the same control, because we can scale the campaign for 3 days, but after what we'll do? We just go to the next product? No, because we still have so many fishes to catch.
Okay, so what I don't like when I go to big conferences in Bangkok, Dubai, they tell me about a new strategy, about a new targeting option, but they don't show me how to do it. So today I'm going to show you how I do the manual bid strategy. I use it for website conversions. I go and put a big budget because I'm looking to tell TikTok that I have a boat big enough to take all the fishes. And
actually, sorry if I interrupt you, I want to make a note here for everyone. Don't let people go with the wrong idea home, like only the budget, big budget, it's important. There are 3 things what is really important to your campaign in order to make the algorithm consider you are the good one to give you all the fishes. You have to put a big budget, yes, because you have to show to the algorithm, like, okay, I'm a big player, I have money to spend, but you need another 2 stuff. You need a good content, because they will watch your like click-to rate, okay, and you need a good landing page, because if you don't have a good content and the people they will don't watch the content, or they will don't make an action after your content, will not be so successful, this campaign, even if you put 100K per day, okay? Because everyone can put a big budget on the campaign. But don't forget the another 2 things, content and landing page, okay? It's just a note.
But don't worry, you won't spend all the budget in like 5 minutes, because we are using the cost cap. This is telling TikTok that we want to take care how we spend the budget, and I recommend you to start with half of your payout, half your CPA. So if you have a payout of 10 euros, then you will need to set 5 euro for a cost cap. And one more important thing is to set it accelerated, because we want to catch the fishes
now,
as fast as we can.
Yeah, right we want to spend all the budget now, because if we understood after our experience that this quality of the traffic is good now, I don't wait for a week to catch all the fishes. We want to take it now, okay? And this is the way why we put accelerated, because accelerated, what doesn't mean? You can spend, even if you put 1,000 euro, they will don't spend 1,000 euro in 24 hours, but they can spend it in 5 minutes, okay? If you don't put this accelerated, if you put to standard, if you put the 1,000 euro budget, they will spend it in 24 hours. But if you put accelerated, they will spend it whatever you want, because you can regulate it by your bid. You know how we say, we surf with a bid, okay?
So for other recommendations, we are using multiple accounts with the same product, but we are changing the landing pages and the creatives, because if we scale on the same account to big numbers, we increase too much our CPA all the time. So if you go to multiple accounts with multiple landing pages, we can decrease our cost per acquisition.
Yeah, it's really important. Go high with the bid strategy, okay? But in the same time, you need to fake the algorithm and show like there are multiple people launching actually that product, okay? You have to simulate, I don't know, 20 affiliates, okay? What doesn't mean this? The algorithm will know like they have to give specific traffic which convert for everyone, okay? But this, you need to have like everything prepared in order to understand like the accounts are different by each other, because otherwise you just be competing with your accounts.
So if you want us to help you to get on with the cost cap on TikTok, or maybe to take some recommendations, we have a booth. It's G9 right here, and we are waiting for you. And if you have any question for us, right now. We are
Yeah,
here
we
to
have,
answer.
they told us we have 5 minutes about Q&A, right? Okay.
So guys, usually you do, ciao Cosmo. Usually you do this after a phase of testing or straight?
So in the first time we test in a ABO strategy, we take like 3 videos and make 3 ad sets with the same budget. After we see that one ad set is working well and that video is working well, we take it to a cost cap.
What do you mean with well?
Converting low, making
Very,
profit.
very low or like?
Very
Should be
low.
your experience telling you when it's converting good, you know? But if it's someone, if it's on the beginning, sometimes I can recommend it to go directly with the bid strategy. Don't test it with the different campaign because probably you don't have experience. Go directly with this kind of strategy. We used before to test product like this, you know? You just go there. If it doesn't spend, what you have to do? Put the bid higher. And if you put the bid higher and it's spending but not taking conversion, what doesn't mean this? They are not fish. You know, this doesn't mean it's not working. You can try to do 2 stuff. Change the content or the landing, but it's only 20% of the cases, that stuff, or wait a little bit more. Don't touch for a week the campaign, let with the low bid, and probably one day you will see the campaign will start to spend. Because some fish will come to your boat. This is what you can do only with the bid strategy. With automatic bid, automatic delivery, you cannot do it because you have off your campaign. Someone else?
Anybody else?
I think it was clear.
Yeah.
Actually, if someone want to show us the campaign, if they want to set up a bid strategy, we can do it at the booth.
And we have a present for everyone, something to make them scale.
Yeah, I prepare for free the 97% mindset, 3% technique stickers for everyone. It's not sign, it's not everything. It's just to remember to have how to have success. Thank you so much, guys, for your time.
Thank you so much.